Hello there, Martha. I've been meaning to come by and see you.
Oh, John, I've waited for you for so long.
Oh, Martha, well, the wait's over.
Oh, well, John, did you have something you wanted to say to me?
Well, I did indeed, Martha. I just wanted to tell you about the hippest show in the world.
What type of show is that, John, dearest?
Well, Martha, it's a show all the kids are talking about. All them little partners and pilgrims. They call it the Dank.
The Dank? For shizzity, what is that, John?
Well, the Dank's a show so loose, it makes Paris Hilton look like a virgin.
Oh, my goodness, you are such a gentleman, and you're very pretty.
Well, yeah, so y'all better be prepared to watch I Love You, Martha, the Dank. Okay, keep my balls. Welcome back to The Dank. My name's Keith. Moncrief's behind the camera. Moncrief. Okay, rock on. What we're going to do today is last week we did the Dank slap. Now we're going to do the Dank teabag. Now I really can't explain it. It's going to take a long time. And everything's, Robert's in there asleep and I don't want to wake him up and I'm fat and I talk really loud. And plus we have the Dankettes in there. They're getting used to the equipment.
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
The Dank. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the Dank teabag. So, Moncrief, you ready? Okay, come on. Very, very quiet. We're hunting wobbits. Keep it refreshing. The Dank teabag foe.
Welcome back to another episode of The Dank.
I'm Keith.
And I'm Michael. Once again, Viking Vision, Berry College in general, has not found us a place to have our show.
So we're still looking for a permanent facility.
So we talked to Richard's Gym and they're going to let us use the pool for, it's the only place open. I don't know why.
I don't know.
But there's nobody here. Hopefully the kiddies have left.
But they've left some remnants of their time here.
Yeah.
So beware.
Yeah, so, well, they don't have to beware.
Yeah, they're not.
You did make sure we could be here. Right?
I talked to Ian about it. So, really excited about the show. Yeah. So our guest feels great, having a wonderful bouncy time.
We are.
Our guest of this evening is a very prominent figure here on Berry College campus.
Indeed.
He's one of the lecturers and professors within the communications department, the head of the forensics team here on Berry College campus. He's also part of the National Forensics Association.
Wait, what is it?
He won the National Forensics Service Award several times, and the Emmett Garrett Award. And we have some more notes is here.
Yeah.
So, he's a prominent figure and basically the head honcho and the shiznit of Berry College. So I would like to introduce Dr. Randy Richardson. So big. Thank you very much for being here with us today.
Pleasure to be here.
Dr. Richardson.
You look very nice.
Very, very nice. I like that suit. That's
I like that tie. What's in the tie?
It's Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
Mickey Mouse. So that's very exciting. Have you met our crew? This is Robert and Ian. So it's fun stuff, well, we're going to go ahead and start with the interview and ask you a few questions. We'll start off with the academic stuff, first and foremost. According to our notes, we have read a lot about you being a scholar within the forensics community and stuff like that. And forensic science, like CSI.
Oh, wait.
Perhaps a little explanation would be in order here, fellas.
Yeah, probably. Sure. Tell us a little bit about forensics.
Forensics doesn't mean dead bodies. Forensics, really, if you go back to the origins of the term, Aristotle first used it in the rhetoric. And in fact, forensic oratory was originally oratory that was meant to prove. It originally referred to courtroom speeches. So today, when we have intercollegiate forensics competition, we're competing, proving different things. So we use debate, we use public speeches, we use dramatic readings to prove various things.
So all these sorts of different events and everything.
Yes.
That's completely different than CSI.
Not CSI.
Not.
And you said forensics. I'm sorry. I knew you wanted a detective, but I tried my best. Okay. So that being said, we found out some stuff that makes a lot more sense now. That you apparently write a lot of articles for the National Forensics Association conventions and have been frequent to give speeches, one of which was a speech entirely based on the concept of community and how it applies to forensics. Would you care to share your thoughts about community and the forensics community?
Well, when you talk about the forensics community or establishing community within a larger forensics community, you're talking about doing that on several levels. One of the areas where community is real important is in the team community. When you're traveling across the country, as we sometimes do, for on 14-hour van trips, and that's one way, you find that whether you like it or not, the bounds of a 15-passenger van make you a community. And so you find that you have to get along with each other on a whole lot of levels. So that's just one area. So the team is one community. And then you have a sense in which forensics, even within the entire body academia, is a community in and of itself as well. So there's a whole pedagogical philosophy that goes along with forensics education.
Pedagogical.
That binds us together.
Pedagogical. Well, okay, so on these teams, how many members of the community are there? How many members do you have on the team?
It just, this year, I think we have about 18 right now that are working.
That's a big number. It's a big number.
Yes, it is.
It's far more than one could ever count. So on that aspect of the community, what do you think ties you to the academic area? I mean, as you were saying, that you were part of the community a large.
Well, the tie, I think for the most part, what makes us a part of the academic community more so than say like sporting events or things like that, is the fact that students are really going beyond the classroom. They're getting an education not only in public speaking and how to really develop speeches and present speeches at the top levels of competition in the country, but they're also getting great experience in the different content areas. So if you're going to be good in informed speaking, you're probably going to have to know something about whatever it is your speech is about, which is usually going to be an area of science of some kind. If you're going to be good in interpreting poetry, you're going to have to come into contact with some contemporary poetry and be really, know what you're doing there. So we really are academic in a couple of different ways. One way in terms of helping to further public speaking skills and presentation skills and all of the research and development that goes into that. And then also we're developing experts in several content areas.
That's very, very impressive.